Good morning, everyone. Let us all collectively bow down in front of Shri Mataji, raise our Kundalini, and put ourselves into a bandhan. Let us all collectively balance ourselves. Let us bring our left hand in our lap and our right hand on the Mother Earth. And let us pray to Shri Mataji to balance our left side. Mother, please remove all the imbalances of my left channel and dissolve them into the Mother Earth. all the imbalances of the emotions of the left side, of the past, all the attachments, all the lethargy. Mother, please dissolve it into the earth element. Now let's bring our right hand in our lap and our left hand towards the sky. Mother, please balance my right channel. Please remove all the excessive heat from the right side into the ether element. Mother, please remove all the stress that we might have regarding the future, all the excessive planning, all the excessive thinking, and all the worry for the future, and dissolve it into the ether. Mother, please balance my right channel. Now let's bring both of our hands in our lap, or we could bring them close to our heart, palm facing upwards. Mother, please bring me in the center. Mother, please bring me in balance. Shri Mataji, please strengthen my central channel. And please remove all the imbalances from my left and my right. Mother, please make me innocent like a small child. Please remove all the negativities from my Muladhara chakra and make me innocent and give me the determination, the wisdom, Mother, make me satisfied from within. Give me the discretion to understand the right from the wrong. The pure desire and also the pure knowledge. Mother, strengthen my Guru principle. And strengthen the generosity within me, the satisfaction within me. Mother, please strengthen my heart. Strengthen the security within me. The love and compassion within me. Strengthen the common bond of love and compassion within all of us, so we can all be collective. We can all have a sweet voice, sweet countenance. Mother, please remove all the guilt, all the fear, all the anger, and all the jealousy from within me. Strengthen the collectivity within me. Strengthen the sense of vibrations within me. Mother, please remove all the ego and the superego within me, and forgive me for all the mistakes I may have done, knowingly or unknowingly. Mother, make us collective on your Sahasrara, on our Sahasrara. And please awaken this energy of Kundalini within us and enlighten our central channel. Mother, help us be in this present moment, and please remove all the hate, all the negativity, all the imbalances from within me. as we continue to be in meditation. Let us all listen to a talk given by Shri Mataji. This was a talk given in 1990 to Sahaja yogis at Pratishthan, Pune. So let us collectively listen to the talk.
One has no personality, nothing. This exactly happened when the hippie movement started. Some so-called intellectuals started this horrible hippie movement in the West. And when they found they cannot do anything about it, they found it's going to fail. So many children lost their education. So many children I know became pregnant girls and boys started squat. All that took them to the extreme that they became violent. But unless and until there is a change within yourself, how can you change anything outside? You cannot. And the first 7 people I fought were all hippies. Very different. They called themselves hippies, but they used to hog like a pig. They wanted all the comforts, everything free, extremely dominating and quarrelsome people. But the foundation was laid on them. Very surprising. But I had to work on them for at least 4 years regularly. So that is how Sahaja Yoga started. And today you know how much it has spread, how far it has gone. Only in Maharashtra this problem is there of so-called intellectuals. They call themselves, but they have no intelligence. I talked to one man, I got fed up. He didn't know anything about spirituality, didn't know anything about medicine, he didn't know anything about science. I said, now what do you know? It was impossible. So such people who are jobless, we call them Rikamtekade, they have no work. They are starting all such things. And we should not be upset with them. They are trying to create problems and they are getting money from some sources. They are afraid. I think the politicians are afraid, perhaps, that Sahaja Yoga may turn their tables down. Because we believe in honesty. And maybe a day may come when these honest people might harm them. Perhaps, I do not know why. This may be one of the reasons. These people are frightened of us. But whatever it is, we have to understand that for doing any great work, one has to sacrifice. Of course, you are not going to be crucified like Christ. Nor you have to sacrifice as my parents sacrificed for the independence of this country. Nor you are going to be tortured. But little inconveniences you may have. But I must thank you very much because of your coming here and singing Marathi songs. They are quite impressed. And they think it's only possible because you are all Sahaja yogis. Otherwise you could not have done. So if there are any inconveniences, think that it's a joke. That's all. Today I was thinking we should do the puja of Sri Chakra and Lalita Chakra, which we have never done. This is the right place to do these 2 chakras today. Lot has been written about Sri Chakra and about Lalita Chakra. But to understand fundamentally, the left side, when it reaches up to Vishuddhi, then it uses on the right side the Sri Chakra, on the left side the Lalita Chakra to manifest itself. These 2 chakras are the ones who manifest all that you see. But these chakras are the ones who emit vibrations of different kinds. And because of their angularities, like if you have some sort of a cardboard attached with small holes of different colors, which rotates all the time, you get different colors. Also, you can get different permutations and combinations. In the same way, different permutations and combinations are created. And that is how you get all the advantages of Sahaja Yoga. So these two chakras are very important. I do not know if you know of any mantras about Sri Chakra. But I'll give you a book. Later on, I'll translate it to you and you can compose something for Sri Chakra. Sri Chakra on the right side, Lalita Chakra on the left side. So what we are really worshipping today is Mahasaraswati power and Mahakali power, both put together. So now we have started combining things, not individual. Now these two energies are very important. Without the energy, without the power, nothing exists. For example, if this light had no power to give light or to burn, it is useless. In the same way, without getting your realization, you are useless because your power is not awake. At least not complete. But these two powers give us lots of benefits even without realization. Whatever you see in this world created is done by these two chakras of the Adishakti. But here the power doesn't move. It's not moving. But in the human being, the power starts moving. When it starts moving, then we can say it is creating another world. But movement is not the only thing. This power acts, gives you intelligence, gives you all kinds of things which you have as human beings. But later on, this power itself becomes enlightened. With the left and right side, both become enlightened. This enlightenment, you get it when you get your self-realization. But not immediately. Not immediately. This one should understand. For example, if you have pain or if your chakra is catching, you have to use your hands. You cannot say that the energy is flowing within me, so it's all right, I can manage. It's not like that. You have to use your hands to impart that power to yourself or to others. If you have pain in the stomach, then you can say that if there's energy in my stomach, why should I have pain in the stomach? But the play of these chakras have to come. And that is why you have to use your power of your hands. If you cannot use your hands, then you cannot impart this energy. Many people have asked me that, Mother, when will it move horizontal? It will move horizontal, no doubt. It does. But even that horizontal movement is to be guided by these two very important chakras. So you must understand the importance of these two chakras within yourself. That's why I have told many a times, don't move your head too many times. And this way many people talk. I mean, it's style of talking. No, this, that. Very common with French special. That's another way you are not respecting your chakras. Shouldn't move your shoulders too much. Mostly they talk like this. Is anti-chakras. Anti-chakras. Should keep your shoulders straight. When you are singing, you can move your whole upper part. Is all right. But not your shoulders. This is the thing one has to understand, that these two centers are to be looked after. You can move your neck, your body when you are singing. It's important. That helps. But not your shoulders. Shoulders are to be kept intact. But while saying just yes, you need not go on yes, 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 yes. It's very, very simple thing. But it can have a very bad effect. And those who move their shoulders too much do not feel vibrations much. Because the chakras are not alright. It's a very simple thing to be understood, that they are the most important chakras we have. And whatever is to be used out of this Parama Chaitanya, they have to be used by these two centers. Even supposing your some chakra is catching on your spinal cord, you have to use your hands. Somebody can say, I can just put my attention. Doesn't work that good. Because yet your attention has not reached that stage where these chakras, like Lalita chakra and Shri chakra, obey your attention. They do not. So you have to work out with your hands. Be careful. Don't move your shoulders too much. And if you see now, Indians, when they sing bhajans, they'll move the whole body. They'll do like this. But never their shoulders. The shoulders will move in the same way as the neck is moving. They might move their neck also, but they'll never move their shoulders like this. And is regarded as inauspicious according to Indian standards. Because of this culture, based on what the saints have told, and also about many seers have told, it is more related to spiritual life than to materialistic life. Now the materialistic life, unless and until there is the foundation of the spiritual life, takes you to a very partial development, you can say. But to get a full development, you must have your foundation on spirituality. That's why spirituality, being the foundation, has to be deep, has to be fully equipped, has to be absolutely perfect. Then the whole building can be built. It's gone wrong in the West, doesn't matter. Now you can build it up. And then you'll be surprised how you become really solid. This is a very short talk about Sri Chakra. I think I should sit down and write all about it. And it will be a nice, handy thing for you to read. But you must know that beyond thought when you go, these chakras become extremely efficient. Because the thought puts a pressure on them. And because of the pressure, the movement of these chakras is very slow and ineffective. But once you can get out of your thoughts and go into thoughtless awareness, then these chakras start working it out and you start moving much deeper into your own being. beautiful earth has created so many beautiful things. But she herself is nothing but detached, simple Mother Earth. Perhaps that's my condition too. When it comes to creation, I can create beautiful things. You are so beautiful too, created. But as far as I am concerned, I do not think that I require any one of these things, or I'm bothered about them, or need them, or tempted by them. So what Gregor has said is because they are insisting that they are going to give me presents every year. And that's why this is a prelude to that. But I've been telling them that there's no need now. You all consider it. There's only no need to give so many presents. What you can do now to start reducing the number of presents you give me, one country can give one present. If you can do that, I'll be thankful, but I'll have to build another house. And the grandeur and all these things are created by me, but never enjoyed by me. I just enjoy myself, that's all. And myself means so big, it is such a big thing. I don't know what it means. It means grandeur or nature or anything. Or you all people. I enjoy everything of it. So for me, there's no need for you to now, as he said, those people came, 3 of them, Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesha, to give presents to Christ. Yes, they did. And you have given me too. But now I think it's better that you people reduce some quantity at least. I'll be very thankful that if something could be done like that. And from next year we should try to make it less and less and less. Because it's very sweet of you to have given me all those things because I enjoy them, they're beautiful things. Whenever I see them, I remember your good heart. But you know that Mother is too simple, and though I can create all kinds of things, as far as I'm concerned, I'm too simple. And also Mr. Shrivastava so many times says also, you've got so many saris, but you'll go on with your white sari all the time. The reason is, you see, a simple personality can only create beautiful things. A simple heart can only create nice things. Because simplicity at the simple level is so simple. Like you are made of 7 chakras. 7 chakras. Then the permutations of these 7 chakras, that's all. But supposing you start from outside, then you'll have to go to medical science or you'll have to go to another complicated thing. But basically, fundamentally, it's too simple. That's why Sahaja Yoga is very simple. Because we are dealing with the fundamental things. So fundamentally, if you are simple, then everything that you do is just the combination and permutation of all these things. And all these things, when they are put together, they make such beautiful things. For example, as I have told you, once I was traveling and we went to a place called Paritana, known to be a very beautifully carved place. And we had to walk, I don't know, for 3 miles at least, climbing up or something like that. With me was my daughter and my son-in-law. Went up and there was a little temple they wanted to rest. And so we laid down ourselves there. And as soon as I saw all these beautiful elephants were there, so I told my son-in-law, look at these elephants. All their tails are twisted differently. He said, Mommy, we are so fed up. How do you have energy to see the tails? I said, because I see the tails, I don't feel tired. That's the point. Because I see the beauty of these tails. So, you see, even in simple things, there's so much of beauty. On very, very ordinary persons, you will find that they have a very beautiful things and very nice way of saying things. Very simple talks of children like that. They're so simple, so straightforward. And whatever they say is so deep. So whatever is deep is simple, but when it is expressed outside, it can have lots of permutations and combinations, and it can work out in a beautiful way. I must tell you, I had no strain in making this house. Nothing. Was not bothered at all. I found everything so easily. I brought it here, put it down here. I never even thought there's strain or anything. Everybody says, what a concept, but I never conceived anything. I mean, I just don't know. What is the concept is there? I just don't, to me it's nothing great. The whole world is there for us to see and to be fascinated. But behind all that, all this world and everything is created with a very little simple idea of God, that you all have to enter into the kingdom of God. That's all. Such a simple idea. So He's created such a beautiful world. Then He created all kinds of things to bring you to the human level. And now, just simple thing is to enter into the kingdom of God. You should not complicate yourself too much. And once you do that, you will be surprised how beautifully you will be able to produce. Even some artists who are extremely simple by nature. Like Ravi Shankar, and his guru. He has got Allah Rakha and Ali Akbar, all these were his disciples. Such a great genius man, such a simple man, I tell you. And he knew me very well. He used to call me Ma, he used to call me mother from the very beginning. And one day he brought one little deer, a baby deer, brought it to me. I said, what's the matter? He said, see, this deer was crying too much. So I brought it to you. I said, why for me? So, you see, he will feel the love of his mother. So you just caress him. Imagine such a great artist coming like a little baby to me, bringing that. I was so surprised at him. Look at him, such a simple man. He's doing that. And you see, if you see the children when they love, how genuine they are, how they work it out. The same place there was a child who was very fond of me. And one day he decided to bring some pumpkins for me. So he brought one to me. I saw it bringing in the thing. He said, all right, just wait. Then he went back, there was another one kept a little further. He brought that. He had put 9 of them in different places. One by one he was bringing. He brought 9 pumpkins to give me. So sweet. And I said, why did you bring 9? Because I don't know which one you like, so I brought all of them. So simple and so touching. I mean, just touches your heart. So we have to be simple people. We have to talk to each other in a simple way, not in a complicated way. In a very simple, sweet manner. That's how we are going to create a beautiful world. So I would request all of you to be very kindly and very gentle with each other, especially for the newly married couples. Try to be nice. Nobody is going to dominate you if you are nice. It's only you dominate yourself. And don't try to control your husbands or your wives. Let them be. Let them enjoy their freedom. They are not going to do anything wrong. So some people try to control too much and there are problems. So please do not try to control. Like if I am keeping it here, then keep it there. There's no need. Let it be. Doesn't matter. Nothing so serious. But on small things I have seen, such marriages fizzle out. And it is absolutely wrong. So for marriages, today is a very auspicious day. So many people have been engaged to be married. One thing you must remember, that you should not lose your connection with joy. It's stupidity. When 2 nice birds are together, they should chirp and laugh and enjoy. Instead of that, if they start pricking each other, what should we call them? So today is a great joy for me. So many people are engaged and are going to get married. But now understand your responsibility, that Nothing is to be done. You have to be just Sahaj. Don't have to do anything. We are working out. You cannot work out marriage. You cannot work out. Just know about your husband or your wife and just try to enjoy whatever they are. I mean, I do enjoy that way about my husband. So many things which may sound little queer to people, but I enjoy it. Because I know that's a nice thing about human beings, that they have varieties and they have little different angles to themselves. And these angles are to be enjoyed and to be appreciated. If you can do that, then you will never fight. Because two persons cannot be alike. Even two leaves are not alike. So you should enjoy. Everybody has some sort of a, so you can call it a kink or whatever it is, or maybe some anger. Just enjoy that anger. You don't have that, so let him have at least. Or let her have that. So today's special day is that so many marriages has been fixed. I don't know how many, you has not told me yet the number, but quite a lot have been fixed. Huh? 50 have been already fixed. So now it's a very big number and will be more by the time we reach Ganpati. So let us not create problems out of this. You don't have to sit down. I have seen after marriage, they start thinking. What do you think about it? It's like after realization, you start thinking. Once you are married, you are not to think, then accept. Before marriage, you think. What's this of thinking after marriage? It's a very common thing. After marriage, they start thinking. Then after marriage, you enjoy. After cooking the food, you eat the food. Or after food has been served, then you start thinking about it. It's absurd. So this is a very common feeling we have had so far. I would like to tell you, first of all, you think before getting married. And after getting married, you carry on. And don't try to control, don't try to dictate, try to be nice and sweet. You don't have to go out of the way, but be normal and it will all work out. May God bless you all, especially all the girls and boys who are being engaged. I bless you from my heart and enjoy each other. That's the main point. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Let us all just meditate in silence for a few minutes. you so much for joining this morning. I hope you had a lovely meditation, and I hope you have a beautiful day ahead. Let us all finish our meditation by bowing down in front of Shri Mataji, raising our Kundalini and putting ourselves into a bandhan. And hope you have a lovely, lovely day ahead. And please enjoy this bhajan as we finish the meditation now. Jai Shri Mataji.
Adharam madhuram vadanam madhuram nayanam madhuram hasitam madhuram nidaram madhuram gamanam madhuram
Thank you so much again for your lovely company this morning, and I hope you really have a blessed and a Sahaj day ahead. We will see you again tomorrow morning at same time for the meditation. Jai Shri Mataji.